DJT, you know what that is? We don't cover it.
Is that the Trump stock?
You're paying attention, you are. Yeah, the DJT, the Trump media stock.
Yep.
Okay. This thing, so here's another good example of the process. Like, do you do what I do or not? At the close of every day, do you have a report that tells you what were the most active stocks in all of stocks? That could be a penny stock, it could be Nvidia, and what were the biggest percentage gainers and losers? That's embedded in everything I do because I trade a lot of these single stocks that I don't talk about. Because again, that's where I get my Momo, okay? Or not so Momo on the short side. So when you look like yesterday, so for the first day ever, this was fascinating to me. Donald Trump versus Nvidia, okay? This stock traded 167 million shares, more than Nvidia on the day. Amazing. Like, just think about, now we're talking real Trump trades here because we're talking about his own stock. 156 million shares versus Nvidia. Now, to be clear, now how do you look at, why would that pop on my screen? Well, because we look at the trending volume, the trendy, so you should have screens, if you have them like mine, that say, what is everything on a 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and 3 month basis? Now you've captured all trade and trend when you're analyzing something. And there's something that's happening in there that Mandelbrot would say is particularly important, right? So again, and I'm using price volume volatility. So if you think about the 90-day average, 18 million. And this one is think about this. 314 million is the 90-day average for Nvidia. So yes, it was a day where Nvidia traded half essentially of its volume on the average on what it does, because people were all playing Google in particular. But this, think about this, right? Now there's a lot of signal in that. If you're short Trump media, you shouldn't be, or shouldn't have been. That is not good, okay? Because when volume like that explodes to the upside, you have a lot of committed buyers, new buyers in the pot. And they'll keep doing it until it doesn't work. So I'm not saying that that's not the greatest fade in the history of fades. I think that's what a fundamental analyst would probably say, and maybe it's right. But pay attention. You can apply the process to everything you do, every single ticker, so you can see things like this and see what the mania really underneath the hood here looks like. We're talking about wild speculation when you're buying that kind of volume. And again, do the math. Take out your calculator. Take 314 million times Nvidia's price. Think about how much money that is that's moving around every day. Incredible, incredible times. And we're privileged to live in these incredible times. There are a lot of bad things about these times, but there are a lot of really good positive things. Think of all the positivity that we just did with Mandelbrot.
Yeah.